Jane Goodall calls for global ban on wildlife trade and end to destructive and greedy period of human history.
Here's a summary of the article.
The coronavirus pandemic may have grounded Dr. Jane Goodall, but she is putting her time in lockdown to good use, by calling for a global ban on wildlife markets linked to the outbreak. Then there's wildlife trafficking and the handling of wild animals. They are kept crowded together with people in the meat markets. Not just in China, but across many parts of Asia and also with the bushmeat trade in Africa. In an op-ed this week, Dr. Goodall wrote, "This is a global trade, and every country and individual must do its part to create more comprehensive legislation to protect wildlife, end illegal trafficking, ban trafficking across national borders, and ban sales. And we must fight corruption that allows these activities to continue even when they are banned or illegal. Our Jane Goodall Institute people are wonderful, they're rising to the challenge. Many people giving even small donations makes a big difference to our teams in the field to get the proper testing kits. It's our method of community-based conservation. It's very holistic, but it includes helping people find alternative ways of making a living without destroying the environment," Dr. Goodall says. At a time when there is so much despair and anger from young people about the future because of climate change and environmental destruction, Dr. Goodall tries to offer hope from her own experiences. There's this indomitable human spirit you can see all around the world in communities helping each other. I've seen so many wonderful stories of people helping each other, taking food around and making themselves available for telephone calls from lonely, frightened people.
This post received a score of 86,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Why am I always surprised to learn that she is still alive?
I think a lot of people mix and Dian Fossey's muter up because they both work together in the same field. Also probably because Jane Goodall is 86, which is pretty old.
I was flabbergasted in 2014 when Shirley Temple died, because in my mind, black and white movie star equated to someone long dead. I think there is a similar mind frame for scientists you learned about in elementary school.
But also like I don't remember her in movies as a teen or adult. Just as a child actor, so it's even more of a whoa, you were alive in 2000?
That's cause once she grew up she served as the ambassador to Ghana and Czechoslovakia.
And now we don't have any ambassadors to Czechoslovakia, she was the last one. Also, from Wikipedia, she was in Prague during the Prague Spring invasion, edit. Penultimate one. I didn't realize there was one after her, for the last 6 months of 1992.
I mean, we don't have an ambassador to Czechoslovakia because it hasn't existed since 1993. The US has ambassadors to both the Czech Republic and Slovakia.
I was just saying that she was the last one. Ja viem, že Československo neexistuje.
What language is that? I know none of those words but am like 80% sure I could translate that sentence.
Slovak. It's very close to other Slavic languages, especially Czech. Joe Exotic, that bitch Jane Goodall, edit, the person who gave me gold is gayer than a $3 bill.
Who said it, Jane or Joe? Are the animals happy? Who knows?
Who said it, Jane or Joe? I am high on meth and I am pissed the fuck off. Jane. Definitely Jane.
Not a lot of people know this, but the gorilla in the mist was actually just Jane in a hazy cloud of meth smoke.
Dian Fossey was the gorilla woman. Jane Goodall as chimps.
Dian Fossey was killed by poachers because she disrupted the gorilla trade.
Looks like she may have made it a habit of annoying or mistreating the locals as well. Imagine you're walking through the jungle, minding your own business, when this crazy bitch captures you and then proceeds to whip your testicles with stinging nettles. Fossey was reported to have captured and held Rwandans she suspected of poaching. She allegedly beat a poacher's testicles with stinging nettles. Makes you wonder why she was so brutally murdered. In the early morning of December 27, 1985, Fossey was discovered murdered in the bedroom of her cabin located at the far edge of the camp in the Virunga Mountains, Rwanda, 38. Her body was found face up near the two beds WHER.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.